Hello and welcome, my name is Nilaus. This is episode 18 of our final factory. And today we are going to see if I can find my car. That is because we have sponsored this one. Is sponsored by Arkraven, the guy who invented the drinking game. To see whenever I lose my car, gotta drink. Okay, so let's keep getting bullet damage up, and we are going to go out and take some swings at the biters out here, because our pollution cloud has actually expanded all the way into these. And we have our tank, which supposedly is running with 120% speed, but it doesn't really feel like it, to be honest. It feels awfully slow. But we're gonna get out and just try and smash as much as possible. We have plenty of repair packs, we have plenty of piercing rounds. They are in here. We have more fuel. We have some grenades if we need it. We also have turrets in case for some reason we need it. I have taken all my robots in here because otherwise they will get out and start wrecking things. Let's see. Here is the action. At this point, the idea is the most important part is clearing the spawners. We can always take the rest afterwards, but you gotta kill the spawners first. And spitters, yeah. It's not as easy as I thought it would be, to be perfectly honest, but it's still... And at this point we can take like this, and they go out, and they go back in. Okay, so that's pretty easy, and that's exactly how I want it to be easy. We have been teching up and not really doing anything about the biters. What I will be doing about the biters on a more long-term plan is to be... Oh, that's a big one. Do we have anything dangerous here? No, not really. We have some worms, and I want to get rid of the worms fast. Worms are easy to kill by running them over. Basically, this is, for me at least, what I feel is the most important. I take the most easy way. I take barely any damage doing this run through. So, longer term with fighters, how we're going to deal with them? Well, we are going to deal with them with laser turrets, obviously, you could say. Hold on, I also have something over here that I need to deal with. I need to actually get a bit further out. And what annoys me is these ones are... Well, okay, there's 7. Yeah, 7 million. That's not nothing, but on the other hand, it's not particularly much either. Something to keep in mind is the turret around here swivels. And you have to make sure that you don't swivel too fast. For example, here, I have to kill things that are somewhat close to where you are right now. I'm gonna take this way out instead. Then maybe we'll come back out down here. At this point, this is doing fine. You basically ignore the small ones. If I start swiveling too much, I won't be able to kill as efficiently. Alright, these big worms, definitely kill them worms. And again, all the ones that are behind me do no damage at all. If I had better skills, I could do stuff like this. I just clear them, but I don't, so I don't do that. I'll just run around like crazy. Trying to kill these as efficiently as possible. Just want to kill out the spawners, because then obviously they stop spawning. Great, let's just take this one down here as well. And the grand scheme of things, we're not really taking any damage. And repaired. And it's in. Cool. Since they don't expand with these settings, it's perfectly fine. So I said the laser turrets, yeah? I said I wanted to take care of all this with laser turrets eventually. I'll build my parameter using laser turrets. Just small, what are they called? Oh, that's a big one. The large power poles, and then adding... Oh, that's a blue biter. It's the first blue biter I've seen. They are kind of annoying. They're still totally doable for us, but we've got to be a bit careful. Alright, sorry. 1 blue power pole plus 8. 8 laser turrets around it is a good way to do it. I'm really disappointed about the size of these mineral patches. They are really not worth dragging trains to. Oh, look at that! That's pretty crazy big. So we get first the... First we get the worms out because they can damage me all the time. Then we just kill spawners. While circling. Good. I don't think I need to go even further out. I think this is a fine location. Let it repair. And done. It's about getting them on the side so that they are constantly behind you and not in front of you. Great. Now we go up here. Okay, there's a nice oil deposit if we should feel so inclined. I just want to make sure that I get that one. Nope, I didn't, damn it. And in here again. Getting this little small one. It's quite important that you have to kill everything, even though the spawners are dead. But active biters, they take UPS updates per second. And if you continue to not deal with the biters, then, well, bad things will happen and it will kill your updates because they are just idling. And by idling they use a lot of, or not a lot, but it used a bit. But if you have several thousand biters just running around pathfinding, it will slow your game down. And there's really no reason to do that. Yeah, I can actually drive through them. That's also kind of an option for the most case. At this point they're not particularly dangerous because I'm so much ahead of the tech curve with this, and this is exactly the whole point. By the time they spawn the blue ones consistently, and even, or basically I can take the blue biters no problem with the tank, but the second they start getting the green biters, I must have uranium bullets or laser turrets. There's just no way that I can deal with it. Let's see. How it out here? Yeah. I want to be going sort of a bit further out, but not like extremely far out. Yep, it also drives through forests. Not efficiently, but... This is totally irrelevant to kill that, but got kind of carried away. Stones should be avoided. Blue biters should also be avoided. Oh, there's a blue spitter, the first blue spitter we see. Got it. And the tech is really slowing down because our base is... It's actually choking now, but that's going to be one of the next big projects we work on. The question is whether I just should get some blue circuits. Just a few, because I don't need that many blue circuits. Oh, water. The bane of our existence here. If you find the biters on all sides, it actually becomes really inefficient to kill them. Because you're going to spend most of the time just swiveling and not shooting. So that's the part you have to be aware of. There's something in here that we want to kill. Come on. Got it. Something? Yep. Hey! Destroy 100 trees by impact. Run, Forest, run. I don't know why. Somehow these mods reset, or the achievements reset, but I think it's kind of fun. Alright, let's see. This is now our polluted area. And we have to go way further out because our pollution is reaching out here, and I need to go all the way out to the side to make sure that the pollution cloud, as it expands, isn't expanding out here. Plus this is desert, so it expands a lot further out. Some trees and stuff, that's nice. Some blue biter. Look, it doesn't die quite as fast as I'd like. the driving through it is extremely tempting, but then you end up with biters on all sides, and then its gun on the tank doesn't work very well. Is this far enough out? I don't really think so. I think I need to go like one chunk or something further up. Oops, hit something. You know, this might be the time for us to repair. It seems like a really quiet time. How's our ammunition? It's doing fine so far. No biters on the minimap, no biters in the world around us. There are a few biters. I just kind of wanted something so it didn't feel totally wasted going down here. There. Okay, I guess I have to take this one even though it's way further away than it makes sense. So far, no medium spitters. Oh yeah, that's a medium worm, yep. Oh! Destroyed 10 spawners by impact. I'm just raking in those achievements, alright? At this point, I want to keep them behind me so the gun is shooting all the time and not swiveling. There. I need to go down and take this one, so... Question is whether I leave that one on the side. I'd like to kill this one, but I'd like to also not keep discovering new things. Oh, should not stop. This is why you don't stop. And there's like, oh, okay, just one more. Just one more. And every time I go down here, I'm gonna discover more. See? Now I deliberately don't want to discover more. Because this is getting too far in here. Let's discover some of this fog of war, push the fog of war back so we can see if there's anything interesting in this area. I don't suspect there is, but maybe there's a little biter deposit or deposit. Hey, bullet damage. I'll take more bullet damage. However, I have to be a bit more careful because I can easily get stuck. I want to get this tile discovered. Come on. No? Seriously? I must have that tile discovered. There we go. And there's something down here before heading up again. That's a pretty good area to clear. Damn it, there's one over here, and I don't like having... Okay, now I need to have it swivel front. And to the side. Boom. Ah, crap, there's more down here. Really don't like having them visible on my minimap. It's the whole point of going out here killing them, is to make sure that I can't see them. Out of sight, out of mind. Do we want to kill this? No, I don't, because I can see more down here that I also don't want to kill because I'm getting too far away. And if I look at the health of the tank, it's fine. Am I gonna leave it down there? I'm gonna do it, but I'm gonna also hate myself for doing it. So there's that. Okay, let's look at the size of these two. 4.6 and they're so small. Hate this. I hate the way that the resources spawn. RSO is an absolute must. But I promised myself to play vanilla, so but that's gonna be the bane of my existence. Something I'm gonna really hate in this playthrough, because I won't be able to get any consistent Serious, I'll be having to move around all the time or lay tracks all the time. The whole point of this was that it would have big deposits, big fat deposits of 2.2 million. Ugh. I know it's pretty close, but why do we have these? Just consolidate them into 120 times 20 million. That's something we know how to deal with. And just the fact that we have stuff like this, 5.9, that annoys me. That's it annoys me more than it maybe should, but it's really bad. They can do better than that, for sure. And also this one, again, like completely useless, which forces me to do robot mining. I'm not too keen on robot mining, but I guess I have to do robot mining since this is how it spawns. They're just basically getting out and just consolidating into some stations somewhere. Let's see, yeah, it goes out here and it'll go even further out when I start adding more power. This power will produce a lot unless I go solar power, and I don't think I will go solar power. I don't know. I have to go solar power actually in this at some point, but that's gonna be Megabase style. That's so far the biggest one we've seen. I'll just spam some things here. It's not actually faster, but it gives me some sense of doing more valuable stuff. Problem is the targeting is targeting where my mouse is, and I don't want it to target the same place I throw my grenades. And only now it doesn't make sense because I'm not there. Boom, got it. You know, why don't we let the robots go? And what else? We can do a faster shooting speed. Let's do that. How far are we? Yeah, we definitely need to take these out because I need to clear further space around here. I was hoping I could get it all the way around, but I can also see that doesn't really make sense at this point. And the other thing is... this one should be fine. Ugh, it keeps going back. Well, since the world is infinite by infinite and biters are infinite by infinite, then I probably won't get to a point where I'll say, done, there are no more. Look at how tough they are, those blue ones. Oh, and I didn't kill the last one, damn it. So that's just standing there spawning like crazy. Good, let's get up to the next. I can see there's something here that I probably should have taken, but at this point, no. This is a somewhat efficient way of killing, I think. At this tech level, it's absolutely efficient, but it doesn't continue to scale. We need PDDs and stuff like that in order to really make it faster. And look at the biters, how much they're stuck in the forest, and which makes it difficult to target. Look how it just stopped shooting. Good. And up. I am really concerned about the size of the deposits here. They are so small. So small deposits. And it just gets even worse. Just ridiculous how small they are. And also the water is really strange. And now we're going down to uncover this area. I don't think there's anything in it, but I want to make sure that there's nothing in it. Alright, so let's look at our pollution cloud. There's something here. I don't think there is, but I think that it's just forgot to update. Maybe? Oh, there is something. Look at that. Goodbye. How far up? These are going to be affected very, very soon anyway. So they need to be cleared out as well. I don't want to take many episodes of this, but I also have to make sure that I take enough that I don't have to go out all the time. Ah, come on. It's just all the time. One more. It's always one more. Oh. The big blocks, the big stones, you do not want to hit those. That's a death trap. Got it. Alright, we managed to do that quite okay. Let's get a sense of our... Not as much as I'd like. Smash through that forest. It actually doesn't take any damage driving through forest. I did not even know that. Maybe that's new. It doesn't take damage driving through forest. Interesting. It's another little achievement on the way. Let's see. Okay, so the pollution cloud is actually right where I am. So keep getting this. And again, a teeny tiny little deposit. It's still 4.5 million, but I can't really get a lot of miners on it. I might have set some parameters wrong here in my setup. I think I set the frequency too high. But now I have to pay for it by figuring out a way that I can survive this. I might be doing something like an escalating circle of robot mining. It's just simply pulling things in. That would be interesting actually, just because if I look at it, there are just tons of small ones and I need to clear them out before moving out. I don't like leaving them behind. Now I need them behind me so the tank doesn't spend all of its time swiveling, because that's exactly what it did. Are we outside the well, nope. We still need this little blob here. And then sort of down the other side. Yep, there's something. It's important to keep the biters out there, because otherwise they end up falling behind, especially now that they're so slow. They'll fall behind and then they'll be chewed on by the biters, and you lose your robots extremely fast. Always go along the side, don't go straight through. Even though you can, it's just not efficient to go straight through. What are we doing here? That's fine. Damn, I need to make sure these are discovered. I don't like having something undiscovered on the map. I might not need to go so many forays out here and instead expand with... could expand with robots actually. I begin making roboports and large power poles and radars and laser turrets. I could expand quite aggressively like that. And I could expand through use of the minimap, which would be nice. Of course not now, but eventually. It definitely needs somewhere of taking these out. With 7 million, it's nice, but I can't get a lot of... Oh, look at that. Thank you. Where are you? It's right here, somewhere. Oh, hello. Oops, there are some who are lagging. I won't need these up here because... I don't know if I do, but I'll take it anyway. I'll take this one. And then it'll probably just lead into a million more. Yep, as always. Still, we've not found anything of decent size out here. Any mineral patches of decent size. Nothing above, I think 7 million is the highest we've seen. That's just too good to not blow up. That's about this one. 4.5, 5.5, 3.7. It's too small. Dead forest here. I want to make sure that this is the one time I go out and do these crusades for a very long time. Therefore, I need to go a bit longer, so I get all the way through to the... What's that? That's another medium worm. That's fine. Get all the way through. We are now almost around. We need to get that part here. And I think that this will be smaller. I have no idea why I would think that. Got some bullet shooting. Let's see. Tech. That's not feasible. I could do laser turrets because we're going to need laser turrets at some point in the not too distant future. But I won't be able to support a laser turrets with the base I have now. Maybe some... With some accumulators, it could be possible, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll give it some shots. Scaling up using exclusively coal is also probably not the best way. The reason why I think this is smaller is because I had to go really far out. This was already in here, but at this part I don't need to go as far out, I guess. No, I actually... This is based right here is the edge of my pollution cloud, so I do need to just push it a bit back. And I want to make sure that the base is actually operational while I push things up. Come on, big blob here. 9.2, that's still the biggest one, but it's so small. I mean, it lasts a good while. Not Megabase good while, but starter base good while. I really would like to avoid using trains for my starter base. Oh, that's a decent piece of green. At some point the green just becomes completely irrelevant. Oh, look at this. The slowness here. This is how we drive through a forest. Oh, pollution cloud is all the way out here, so it's actually way further out. I did not even see that. It's just the primary thing is I want the pollution cloud always within my visibility. Ah, that's a bad one, a big one. But we're gonna take it. And watch out for this. This is the dangerous. There you go. And there's a big one outside. I don't care. I don't want to take that now. Again, this is horrible. We haven't really have attacks coming in from this side, so it wouldn't surprise me if there really isn't anything out here. What exactly are we going to use all of this materials for? That's the first 10 million, which of course is then something as useless as stone. What do we need stone for? Nothing, really, I guess. Doesn't have much of a purpose at some point. We'll make tons of concrete, but really, for what? Now we're getting below the base, right? Yeah, kind of getting below the base at least. Let's expand a bit out here. Push that protection further out. I'm really concerned by this exploration here, how little mining we see and how small patches we are actually able to get. I mean, this one, what is it? 2.6 million. I mean, that means it just takes forever to clear out, but it means also that I can't really rely on it for anything because it's simply too small. It provides too little per second. Oh, that's laser turrets. What else? Let's get some non-laser turrets. That one. Not too distant future, I will have lost all my ammo. Oh, that completed fast. Let's get some modules, because that's kind of on the horizon as well. That's some recording. Awesome. Right, so that's actually the closest. I'm gonna take this one and then move down here. That should be fine. And then it's back to base. I want that one as well. Come on. You fight it. There you go. Gotcha. And nope, I can't do Mark 3s. That's actually a bit of a shame. I thought I could. Energy shield, might want to get that, but let's get the other ones first. Yeah, this part, that's fine. Again, another one. Sweet. Let's keep going. All the red and green sign, or red, green, blue signs. Just need to clear that out, so I only have the military versions left. While right now the military signs is stacking up back in base. First we take the ranged, and then these will not do anything. What's the ammo? Okay, still ammo is fine. Efficiency. Let's get some braking speed, even though that's not really relevant for a while. Almost there, right? Almost. Kill all this before moving on to the next. And I bet I get comments about how much more efficient it is to do all sorts of other things. But in the grand scheme of things, this is actually an incredibly efficient way of clearing. And laser turrets are not an option, because I don't have the power to support laser turrets. I don't have PDDs and all that stuff is not relevant, because that would require blue signs, and if I got the blue signs, then it would take a lot longer before I got out into the wild, and if I got longer, then I'd start be attacked by these friendly blue. You see the blue ones are really scaling up. We're starting to see more blue than anything else in these bases, and that's not as good. I also have to kind of remember that I do not have internet hit points. Let's see, where are we going? How big is this? Oh, 29. Oh, that's nice. I'll put a 29 here. Only stuff be above 200. Oh, there we go. Oh, fuck me. Oh, fuck me. That was like bound to happen, wasn't it? Unfortunately, it was. Going out and then something comes in, but then it comes in at a weird angle, I guess. That's unfortunate. Hopefully they get stuck on red belts. Sometimes they do get stuck on red belts. Alright, what's the situation? I have to clear this part, because if I don't clear it, I'm gonna have problems. Can't believe they mustered a counterattack. That's very clever of them. I'm gonna go a bit down flamethrower. I'm not gonna take the flamethrower. Let's get some other stuff. This one might be... Really? I have no red and blue. No blue signs left. Still? Being damaged. Oh, now it's starting to chew on some of my mining facility or smelting facilities. It's not ideal, but on the other hand, it's not the end of the world. Still something down here. There. Explosives. We'll go with cliff explosives. Though I have disabled the cliffs, so that should not be a problem. So once I take this part, I can then finally head up north and go back to my base and reclaim that. Okay, this is good. Come on, finally. I also did set that part, so come on. Got it. And the last part, how much is being killed? It's not that bad. I mean, it sucks that I have to see my base getting wrecked, but I need to do this because that's the whole point of this episode, was getting out and clearing space, enough space that we don't have to worry about it for a while. Okay, now it's time to head up north. Let's go around this forest. Let's have a look. Navigate. Okay, cool. I'm gonna drive my tank straight through my own base. Well, trying to at least avoid some of it. At this point, I'm just gonna take everything. Grenade damage is nice for clearing. How much is being damaged? Ah, okay. A few of everything. That's fine. Fighters are my robots will take care of it. I don't want to flick them out now because then they start repairing my car. I don't want that. Let's see. Here we are. There we are. Nice. More grenade damage. I think 2 grenade damage is what I need. I'll just hold spacebar down, so if someone has accidentally got their way in here, then I'll find out. Ah, don't break things. That's seriously it? Oh, whoa, they're actually doing other stuff. Good. Anything? No? What are we not having? Oh, one of those. Huh. Easy. We'll make it. I'm gonna pick up the tank. Great. And that. Boom. Everything is fine. We've restored. The balance is restored to the force. Let's just have one last look on the base. The pollution cloud is here. It's a decent sized pollution cloud. It's quite clearly stopping down here because of this forest. Absorbing a lot. And nothing inside the pollution cloud. Excellent. We completed our achievement. We don't need to go out anytime soon, but we now have the tank ready and on standby. There. Okay, sorry for going a bit over time, but I think it was fine to have one episode where you go out and clear instead of having many episodes going out and clearing. So that's the last of those for a long while, and now we can go back to the base, focus on inbound logistics, the more smelting, more iron, more plastic, no, more iron, more copper, and also focus a lot more on the teching so we get blue circuits and all that good stuff. That is for next time episode, so thank you very much for joining. Hope you enjoyed it, and that you'll be back with me next time for more fun and games and teching. Cheers, bye.